Isn't it ironic how the fake online business they mocked ended up buying their precious luxury mall? Sometimes the best revenge is served in a digital shopping cart. I'm Sophie Chen, 32, and this is the story of how my family's constant ridicule of my e-commerce business backfired when I became their landlord at the very mall they worshipped. Growing up in a family of traditional retailers wasn't easy for someone with digital dreams. My parents owned a successful boutique at the prestigious Golden Gate Galleria, the most luxurious mall in our city. My older sister, Victoria, managed their second location there, while my brother Michael worked in the mall's management office. Real businesses need real stores, my father would shout whenever I tried to explain my online business idea. You can't feel fabric through a computer screen. Our family lived and breathed the Golden Gate Galleria. Every dinner conversation revolved around foot traffic, window displays, and the prestige of having a storefront in the city's most exclusive shopping destination. To them, success meant having your name on a storefront in that mall. When I graduated from college with a degree in digital marketing instead of retail management, you'd think I'd announced I was joining the circus. What a waste, Victoria sneered. How will you ever take over the family business if you don't understand real retail? But I understood something they didn't. The future of retail was digital. While they were arranging mannequins and counting foot traffic, I was studying user behavior and website analytics. I launched StyleSync, my online fashion platform, from my tiny apartment. Instead of paying expensive mall rent, I invested in sophisticated AI technology that could help customers find their perfect style matches. My algorithm could analyze a customer's preferences, body type, and lifestyle to recommend personalized fashion choices. Playing shop on the internet, my mother dismissed it. When will you get a real job? My first year was tough. While Victoria boasted about her store's holiday sales, I was reinvesting every penny into improving my platform. Michael would constantly remind me how many real customers visited the mall each day. How many people visited your pretend store today? He'd joke at family dinners. Oh wait, you can't count clicks as customers. What they didn't know was that StyleSync was growing exponentially. Our personalized shopping experience was attracting customers who were tired of wandering through crowded malls. We offered something traditional retail couldn't: convenience, personalization, and a seamless shopping experience. Then came the pandemic. Suddenly, physical retail locations were shuttered, but online shopping exploded. StyleSync was perfectly positioned for the shift in consumer behavior. While my family's stores struggled with lockdowns and reduced foot traffic, my fake business thrived. But still, they wouldn't acknowledge my success. It's just temporary, my father insisted. People will return to real shopping once this is over. He was partly right. People did return to shopping centers, but their habits had changed. They wanted an omnichannel experience, something my platform had already perfected. The real turning point came when I learned that the Golden Gate Galleria was struggling. The mall's owner, facing mounting debts and declining revenues, was looking to sell. I had just completed a major funding round that valued StyleSync at $2 billion. My pretend store had become one of the fastest-growing e-commerce platforms in the country. The opportunity was too perfect to resist. Through a series of quiet negotiations, using a holding company to mask my identity, I acquired the Golden Gate Galleria for $400 million. None of my family members knew. They were too busy worrying about their store's declining sales to notice the change in ownership. Then came the annual retailers' meeting, where the mall management would discuss plans with store owners. My family never missed it, considering it their chance to network with the real business community. I made sure to arrive late, letting all the store owners settle in first. My brother Michael, as part of the management team, was preparing to introduce the new owner. Ladies and gentlemen, he began, please welcome the CEO of Nova Retail Group, our mall's new owner. I walked in, enjoying the way my heels clicked on the marble floor. Thank you, Michael. Though you usually just call me little sister. The silence was deafening. My father's face turned pale. Victoria dropped her designer handbag. Sophie. Michael stammered. What is this? This, I said, taking my place at the podium, is what happens when you understand that retail isn't about location. It's about innovation. Nova Retail Group, the company that just bought this mall, is StyleSync's parent company. You know, that fake business you all laughed at? My father stood up, his legs shaking. You own the mall? Yes, Dad. Your landlord is now your daughter who plays shop on the internet. Ironic, isn't it? Victoria found her voice first. But, But our lease agreements are all up for review, I finished for her. Along with every other store in the mall, we'll be implementing some changes to bring the Galleria into the digital age. The meeting that followed was a masterclass in professional revenge. I outlined my plans for transforming the mall into a hybrid shopping experience, combining physical retail with digital innovation. All stores will be required to integrate with our new digital platform, I explained. Those that don't adapt will find their rent increasing significantly to offset their technological deficit. My family sat in stunned silence as I detailed how their precious traditional retail model was about to be disrupted. Of course, I added, looking directly at them. Some might say real businesses need real stores. But in my experience, real success comes from understanding how business is evolving. After the meeting, they cornered me in what used to be their favorite coffee shop and was now technically my property. You can't do this to us, Victoria protested. We're family. Funny, I replied, stirring my latte. Family didn't seem to matter when you were mocking my business model, or when you told everyone I was wasting my degree, or when you dismissed every success I achieved because it wasn't in a real store. My father tried a different approach. Sweetheart, we were just trying to protect you. We didn't want you to fail. No, I cut him off. You didn't want me to succeed differently than you did. There's a difference. Michael, always the pragmatic one, got straight to the point. What do you want from us? I smiled. What makes you think I want anything? I'm just a successful business owner making necessary changes to my property. Isn't that what you always wanted me to be? The changes I implemented at the Galleria were comprehensive. Every store was required to have a digital presence integrated with our central platform. We installed smart mirrors, virtual try-on stations, and AI-powered customer service kiosks. My family's boutique, still stuck in the last century, struggled to adapt. Their lease renewal came up first. Your current rent will triple unless you meet our new digital integration standards, I informed them during our official meeting. Of course, I'm happy to have StyleSync's team help you transition, for a consulting fee. Triple, my father exploded. You'd do this to your own family? Business is business. I quoted his favorite phrase back to him. Isn't that what you always taught me? Victoria tried to argue that their customers preferred the traditional shopping experience. Not everyone wants to shop through a computer. You're right, I agreed. That's why we're not eliminating physical retail. We're enhancing it. But if you prefer to stay in the past, you'll have to pay premium rent to compensate for your lower contribution to the mall's digital ecosystem. The transformation of Golden Gate Galleria became a case study in retail innovation. We created a seamless blend of online and offline shopping experiences. Customers could order online and pick up in-store, try items virtually before visiting, and have their in-store purchases delivered home. Sales across the mall increased by 60% in the first year. Every store that adapted to our new system saw significant growth. Even my family's boutique, once they finally embraced the changes, started breaking their own sales records. The irony wasn't lost on anyone when my father called me for digital strategy advice. Sophie, he said hesitantly, could you show me how this AI styling system works? Some of our customers are asking for it. I scheduled a full training session, just like I would for any other tenant. Watching my father learn to use the technology he'd dismissed as playing shop was both satisfying and surprisingly touching. Victoria was next to come around. After seeing how our digital platform could predict fashion trends months in advance, she became one of its biggest advocates. I still don't fully understand how it works, she admitted, but our customers love it. We've never had such accurate inventory management. Michael, to his credit, asked to join StyleSync's mall integration team. I want to learn from you, he said. You saw the future of retail while we were stuck in the past. The family dynamics shifted dramatically. Dinner conversations now revolved around digital innovation, customer data analytics, and omnichannel strategies. My parents started bragging about their daughter, the tech CEO, instead of dismissing my fake business. Remember when we thought online shopping was just a trend? My mother said during one family dinner. Sophie, dear, we were so wrong. My father nodded. We were stuck in our old ways. It took our daughter buying our mall to make us see how retail has changed. The success of our hybrid model attracted attention from other shopping centers. Soon, StyleSync was consulting for malls across the country, helping them transition into the digital age. Victoria now runs our family's boutique's online operations, which generate more revenue than their physical store ever did. Michael heads our mall transformation division, helping other traditional retailers adapt to the new retail landscape. Last month, during the Galleria's 50th anniversary celebration, I watched my family proudly giving tours of their digitally integrated store. My father was showing off our smart mirrors to anyone who would listen, while Victoria demonstrated our virtual styling system. My daughter revolutionized retail. I overheard my father telling a group of impressed visitors. She showed us that real business isn't about having a real store, it's about having a real vision. The Golden Gate Galleria has become a model for modern retail, proving that physical and digital commerce can not only coexist but thrive together. Our foot traffic has increased, but now it's driven by our online presence rather than limited by physical constraints. As for my fake online store, StyleSync is now valued at $5 billion, with operations in 12 countries. We're launching a new AI-powered fashion prediction system next month. And yes, our first physical experience center will be in the Galleria. My family's boutique will be one of our premier partners, showcasing how traditional retail expertise can blend perfectly with digital innovation. They've earned it, not because they're family, but because they finally learned to embrace change. The rent? Well, since they've exceeded all our digital integration metrics, they actually qualify for our premium partner discount. Sometimes the best revenge isn't raising the rent. It's raising expectations and watching people rise to meet them. Because success isn't about proving people wrong. It's about proving that there's more than one right way to build a business, whether it's in a mall or in the cloud. And sometimes the best way to validate your fake online store is to buy the very real mall where your critics shop.